You know I cannot. The door was open.
You played beautifully, Miss Day. I will have the harmonium moved into the church within the fortnight. Miss Day, you're distressed. What has happened?
A man has asked me to marry him, and I'm confused. I don't know what to do.
I see. Do you love this man?
Well, there are all sorts of love, are there not? I mean, there's the passionate sort that has no future, and then there's the sort that starts with liking and gets deeper with time, perhaps.
You will do what is right.
Miss Day!
I'm sorry for coming unannounced, but I had to see you.
Please, sit down. Oh, can I...
I have considered your offer of marriage, Mr. Shiner. And I'm afraid...
Please, say nothing more.
But I must. In all honesty, I should have been more truthful from the start and not let
me say one thing, Fancy. I'm a fool, I know, and not versed in the ways of love.
No,
If you thought my offer crude and material, I would be mortified, for it is not what I feel.
No, not at all.
The truth is, I started out wanting a pretty face and a ready laugh to fill this echoing place. I'll not deny it. But the more I have got to know you, Fancy, the more I feel an emotion I've never felt for a woman before. There are no other word for it, Fancy. It is love.
Oh, Mr. Shiner.
I'll give you more time, Fancy.
No,
Let you put this declaration of my love into the consideration. That's all I ask.
'Tis come to this, then, is it?
Aye. Miss Fancy Day and her fancy harmonium will usurp us any day soon, 'tis what I hear.
Through no fault of her own.
Nobody said it was, Dick.
I know it's not a Christian thing to say, but I cannot abide this parson and his new ways.
Maybe, but there it is. There's nothing to be done.
Maybe there is, maybe there isn't.
What mean you by that, Elias Spinks?
Maybe a small drop might help the bad news slide down, Reuben.
'Tis Sunday morning, Robert.
I do see him. I do see him.
Who do you see, Leaf?
Them. Kissing and such in the wood. Who did you see, Thomas? She did run away from him. Eyes squirting tears like a fountain.
You keep it to yourself, Thomas. There's no one's business.
You know he can't abide a secret, Dick. 'Twill tangle him up inside.
Out with it, Thomas.
I'm telling you, Thomas Leaf, you keep it to yourself.
Twas Dick. Kissing Fancy Day and young.
What is going on here?
'Tis a mere difference of opinion, my love. Tap the cider, Mr. Penny. Sabbath or no.
But speak thou the things which become sound doctrine, that the aged men be sober, grave, temperate, sound in faith, in charity, in patience. The aged women likewise, that they be in behavior as becometh holiness, not false accusers, not given to much wine, teachers of good things, that they may teach the young women to be sober, to love their husbands, to love their children.
What are you doing? Stop! No, my sonnies! Stop! Stop, my sonnies! Stop!
Sit down.
You spoke well, Mr. Maple.
Oh, thank you.
How does the old saying go, my sonnies? Something about valour and discretion, I do believe.
Fancy,
I cannot tarry, I'm afraid. Schoolwork to prepare.
there's something I must tell you. We were seen.
You were seen.
'Tis true then, is it, Dewy? You lead a girl on when all the time you're making love to Miss Fancy Day in Uidεr. You can have him. He's not worth...
Fancy.
Have you any idea what people are saying about you?
I don't care about idle gossip.
Then you should do! Behaving like some milkmaid trollop.
Father!
You will get a reputation, and no respectable man will ever look at you.
It was nothing.
Nothing! You kiss a man in public and say it was nothing!
It was a little flirting, that's all.
Maybe your reputation is not quite ruined, but you must never see the boy again.
We live in the same village, Father. I teach his brother and sister. I cannot...
What I mean, Fancy. Drop him. And do it quickly. Before your life is undone.
Yes, Father.
Give me your word. On your mother's grave.
Yes, Father.
Do we have to meet like this? Like we've done something wrong?
We have done something wrong. Leastways I have. I shouldn't have done what I did.
What, kiss me?
It gave you hope, and that was wrong of me.
Look into my eyes, Fancy Day, and tell me it was wrong.
I haven't come here to argue. You'll find something more attuned to your way of life.
Attuned? Some village girl, you mean?
I have a duty to my father, to my education. There are things I want to do, places I want to see.
Do them with me.
You know I cannot.
I have prospects. One day the business will be mine and we can...
Please don't make this harder than it is. Some things are not meant to be, and we must accept that. It's what has been dealt us.
Never. I will never accept it.
I wish you every happiness, Dick. Please never speak to me on this subject again.
What did that tree ever do to you, Dick Dewy?
I've been thinking, Father, about the business. How long have we been carriers in this village?
Well, there's me, of course, and Father, God bless him, and his father afore him.
100 years or more. And the business is the same size as it was when it was started.
Aye, 'tis a steady sort of work.
I don't want steady. I want more. Maybe we could buy out another carrier or open another business in Budmouth, Casterbridge.
We know nothing of Casterbridge.
We can learn. We could build a new house.
We have a house.
A proper house with gardens and stables and servants.
I was born in this house, and I'll die in it too. I want no more than I've got.
That's why we're different, Father. I want a lot more.
Dragonfly?
Whoa. Stupid dog. Could have killed us both. Mr. Day! Lighthearted! I'll get you out. Hold still, Mr. Day. Mr. Shiner!
What were you doing there in the first place?
Just a walk for old time's sake. They moved the man traps.
The doctor says there's a nasty wound, but a clean one. You're welcome to stay here as long as you like, Geoffrey. Oh, that goes without saying.
Thank you, Mr. Shiner. You're most kind.
Just glad to be of help, Miss Day. Come on, boy.
And when you are well, you shall come and stay with me, Father, where I can keep an eye on you.
Isn't he a fine man?
Yes.
Without his help, I'm not sure I'd be here talking to you now.
He saved you from the trap.
He's a modest man. He'd be affronted if you mentioned it. Just show your gratitude in your behavior towards him.